It's Arsenette from Rambling Rican. Sorry I haven't been around. Technically I have been, but I haven't at the same time. I actually had done an entire video on just an article that I had written now about a couple weeks ago on a website called Odigo Travel. This is actually the second article that I had written for them. I had done one before and I think I put it on my website. I'm not sure if I put it on my website. Either way, I was planning to do a video on that and like all, with like visuals and stuff like that, most of which you've already seen if you followed my channel long enough, and just decided against it, and then I hadn't realized I hadn't done anything on YouTube for a while, so sorry about that. But outside of health issues, which are unfortunately normal, I have been working on a really big project. I've technically been working on this project for about 3 years now, and it's changed in scope a couple times. And so after a lot of feedback and whatnot, I finally came up with a final format that I'm really happy with, and everybody else seems to be happy with too, the ones that are helping me work on this. So just keep your fingers crossed. It is not a crowdfunded event. Those things shave years off my life. And so I have been getting, the people telling me, when my next crowdfund event is, and, if I'm going back to Japan and whatever. It just really depends on whether or not I can get this this thing up and running. I know it's not to go back to Sasuke at all. It does involve Japan, but it's a little bit different. And that's about as much as I'll say on that. It's just stuff like this takes a while, and trying to get, the right permissions and stuff like that, and mostly the defunding, which is never fun because I'm not all that good on that. I don't know how people do this for a living, like seriously, even just doing the crowdfund, just like I'm like on pins and needles the whole time. So working with corporate sponsorship, that's a whole different ball of wax. So it's just, yeah, that's a thing. So I'll try to update as best as I can, but until I know it's actually happening, I can't go into detail. Who knows, it might change again. It's just what it is. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, I had put it on my last video, some ideas on t-shirts, and yes, Emily, I read your ideas. I want to actually see if you guys want to send in, that's totally up to you. I was thinking of if you had any ideas to actually like send me, like drawings and stuff like that would go on like on a t-shirt, because I wouldn't mind actually opening up a little store and putting stuff up, obviously things that will survive the copyright, as I like calling it. I had an idea of my own. I actually drew it, and it's been so long since I've drawn stuff that it's just yikes. And it does have to do with the Shingo hat theory, but without putting like identifiable features. It's just in general. Had a bunch of like ninja stuff as well. It just, stuff that people would actually want to wear. You know what I mean? I'm a geek and I would wear stuff like that, but I don't know if any of you guys would. So, but if you guys have any ideas, I don't care if it's people falling obstacles or, that sort of thing. Just send them to me. My email is actually linked to the YouTube account, so if you're interested in that, my information is there if you look for it. And the final thing, I wanted to work on a couple of videos. It does deal with like anime and video games. I'm going to be putting that up hopefully this week. I'll do my best. Because in general, those things, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling, and I'll try to keep them all shorter because I have a tendency to kind of hoard information until I have like one big thing and then realize it's like a half-hour, 45-minute video and nobody's gonna listen to that. So I'll try to keep these shorter, and so until the next video, whatever that is and whenever that is, I'll see you soon. Thanks.